Yeah, I'll see if I post this one since I felt like, yeah, the other video I touched on enough or good enough for now or whatever, timeless or whatever. Yeah, it's like there's something to be said about the observer or the person or persons in the audience now holding just as much weight and value as a reader. Yeah, because so much time goes by where, yeah, that individual or individuals has just as much value and relevance as the reader. You could say, too, you could compare that to what is that, a Dom and a sub relationship kind of thing, too. I don't know. Yeah, you could say that it just the Dom sub thing gets, I guess, it's always in the consciousness in the back, so it just gets retranslated, I guess. Yeah, but um yeah, I don't it's like it's this constant, it's been going on for a while. Mind you, place things where they go. I understand people touching on things that need to be touched on for a period of time because of wherever I happen to be at. Yeah, like it's like I still get that, but yeah, it's like they're not trying to. It's like this coincides with a post that Heaven, a video that Heaven Sent did, like probably maybe even over a year ago by now. Yeah, it's like a while back. I've been watching tarot maybe, I would say no more than like 2.5 years, give or take. Yeah, I don't know the exact, numbers on stuff, so don't quote me on it, but I'm just throwing out rough, I guess, estimates here, maybe over time it'll kind of like come to me better, but um yeah, so the amount of time that I've been, watching people or whatever, and it's like she had did a video, and basically the gist of it was that I was already there, 2:22 on the clock, or 2:23 actually. I was already there where I was supposed to be, basically. Like, so basically, in other words, like at the gate. But what happens too is it's not to say that you're not shape shifting there on afterward, right? So obviously the shape shifting really doesn't happen until like after the gate, so after the doorway. So basically, as people are doing all these things and trying to make sure they get enough content material and building blocks for content material, right? So they're so stuck on all those things, by the time they realize that they may have gotten me all wrong, in a sense, mind you, yeah. Because it's like, how can I put it? It doesn't. So basically, there's elements to you, right? Okay, so you're still working through what, being childish or like dragging your feet and not wanting to grow up, right? Okay, so in like having motivation issues, really it has to do with motivation. So something with the libido, something else I want to say too. Oh yeah, when you're heartbreak and stuff. Okay, stuff like that. Yeah, self-explanatory. So that's all gonna cause, you to drag your feet or whatever. But the it creates all of that. Yeah, it does create an illusion of who you really are at like your core. Yeah, because people are all building, 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 building it constantly around you. Building, 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 building. So unless you yourself, yeah, pop your head out and speak up and touch on things or whatever, yeah, like people are just going to see you through the eyes of all those other people, yeah. But yes, it does say something when people are set and fixated on just looking at you through the other eyes of other people. Now, mind you, no, I have not been watching Libra's reads. I'll glance at things or whatever. It's like a quick glance, but I'm not clicking on them and haven't for like a really long time. to kind of give people an idea. I came up to the conclusion the other day. So a reader that had done a read a while back, this is timeless, about the couple readers with the cracked glass thing, and basically wanting to pin that on the feminine, like as if she's the one projecting it herself. We're gonna touch into some stuff here. I think it caught people's attention. That cracked glass, I'm gonna give you guys a little hint. It didn't come from me. Because of what? Going through the motions of the Matrix. Because why? There's Alpha and Omega. And going through the motions of walking through the Matrix reality of the scene from Supernatural, right? Because we obviously choose who we're around for a reason and or reasons, right? At any given point in time. So if you think of it from a Matrix standpoint, not from anything else, and characters in a Matrix playing parts and roles, and they're specific, obviously, because everything's math and numbers and alchemy and elements. That came from, there is a thing on Supernatural, an episode where Dean is in a business suit and he punches his reflection and saying, I have control over you. So as you readers, time and time again, have pinned that on the feminine, yes, that's a way to make the feminine look bad, deliberately is correct. When in reality, I can backtrack, and I had mentioned it a while ago, but you people have been too busy creating content to give me the time of day or a chance the entire time. Situational, place it where it goes, timeless. So that smashed glass mirror reflection saying I have control over you, I came to the conclusion right away on my own fruition, in my own time, right? Within this said Matrix reality of being surrounded by other beings in the Matrix reality and things being so set, specifically even mathematically, I already concluded and came to the conclusion and connecting the dots that came from Omega. And him wanting to just have complete control as a creator being. Now, I wasn't under the stance of per se demonizing that, though I later on came to the realization that choice is evil in and of itself. And yes, love is unconditional, but there is something to be said about giving yourself power back for the first time because you never had in your entire existence. Whoever needs to hear this stuff real quick for whatever reason. So, by golly gosh, you guys can keep going through the motions. You can keep building and building and building. But if you're going to be at this point in the game and just position yourself in a position of authority to have authority over me, you're going to lose miserably. 911 on the clock, confirmation. Not only that, if you're in the position to not give me a fair chance, like the rest of y'all, you're just therefore doing a disservice to yourself, is correct. Whether I am liked or not is irrelevant. And I understand people can have good reasons also not to like somebody at any given point in time too. But I'm assuming probably what's going to happen over time is the Christ consciousness aspect of things is going to slowly but surely kick in, because people are just going to realize more and more people are just extensions of one another, which that's all it is in the end of the day. And nobody's perfect. So anyway, to whom needs to hear this stuff for whatever reasons, take what resonates, leave the rest, and call it a day. Bingo, bango, done, right?